everyone. So I'm extremely happy to see all of you smiling, wonderful face. Good morning, everyone. So today this teaching is a Grintara practice and teaching together. So forever, whenever we practice Dharma, so which is very, very important, with a pure motivation, with generating a Bodhisattva mind. So I always encourage all of you. So with generating Bodhisattva mind and without generating Bodhisattva mind make a huge difference. So therefore, then whenever we practice meditation or listening Dharma teaching or meditation or what kind of when we practice, so which is very important with generating Bodhisattva mind. So when we practice Dharma, so dependence, motivation can make different. Our practice successful or not. So if we have a wrong motivation, wrong view, so still turning to looks like into the Dharma, but pure this motivation is not turning to the Dharma. So then it's really not much different with practice Dharma and not practice Dharma. So which is with when we practice Dharma, so with generating Bodhisattva mind. Like for example today, now we doing practice Tara and then receiving teaching Grantara. So firstly you can thinking. So now I'm going to receiving this Tara teaching and practice Tara. So this can beneficial to all limitless sentient beings. So no one is likes unhappiness or uncomfortable situation. So I wishing to all of sentient beings. So all obscurations, obstacles purify, and I wishing to liberating to Grantara pure land. And then this can beneficial to all limitless sentient beings. So I wishing to taking enlightenment, all sentient beings. Thinking that way, so when we practice, so then really with the pure Dharma, pure motivation with generating Bodhisattva mind, so this can automatically beneficial to self, automatically beneficial to others. So when we practice Dharma, so which is called Jamdro Semchi Tamba, Mingmi Tamba, Jogngwa Tamba, which is called three noble principles. So which is very important with that when we practice. Jamdro Semchi Tamba, firstly we are taking with generating Bodhisattva mind, taking refuge. So now I wishing to way out from free from suffering. So that reason I'm going to refuge to Tara and on behalf of all other sentient beings. Sentient tamje deva dan deva jodan den barsoje. Secondly, sentient tamje donga jodan tawar joje. So then that means now I'm practice this can beneficial to whoever have suffering. So I wishing to they are free from suffering. This from this samsara. And thirdly, now past, present, future, whatever we correct accumulation merit, and this combined together and the present accumulation merit, so dedicating to all sentient beings. With these three principles, with Dharma practice, so then always very, very precious. And even when we angry or upset, not easy to destroy. So without that, so then sometimes we have angers, emotions, mainly far poison can drive to always in the wrong directions. So from beginning to until now, so then continually also going to that directions. So then we are not much really saving accumulation merit. So each time when we angry, very much destroyed all the accumulation merit. So when we start Tara practice, so of course firstly, if you have chance, if you have altar in your home, So you can set up very nice, very tidy, very clean every day. Set up. It's like table. If you have an outer table, if you don't have outer table, you can clean table little bit, not too low, little bit high than that. So tidy up. So then, if you have, you can set up 7 water bowls. Firstly, 2 water bowls. Chuling Shapsar. Firstly, offering drinking water, and then second one is washing water. Chuling Shapsar. Then offering flower, offering incense, offering light, offering also water that represent our cleaning. So stop dusties. And then offering food, offering music. So 7 water bowls. So then if you have, so you can grant Tara statue, or if you don't have Tara statue, maybe you can put Tara picture in the behind that 7 water bowls. And then when you practice this Tara, so morning, early morning, if you are fully vegetarian, so then you can practice also afternoon. So if you are not fully vegetarian, so then morning without taking non-vegetarian food, so then it start early morning practice Tara. So sit down and your comfortable cushion and with generating Bodhisattva mind. So now I'm going to practice Tara. So this can wishing to remove all sentience, obstacles, obscurations, negative karma result, and are wishing to taking enlightenment. That is in unpracticed Tara. So then sit down with carry that kind of motivation, and then actual practice. So when you practice, then if you have in your altar, so also tolma then made by like copper or gold plate or silver, so which is called labja tolsek. So this can cover hundreds deities and offering tolmas. So here in the center this one. So if you don't have, so then we can slowly range. Yes, cannot instantly. So need to make tolma, also Tara tolma, offering altar and tolma. So after that, then also in the front when you practice, so need to here and the 1 bowl of water, clean water with with the grass. When you practice Tara, so clean an altar this can. So purification, and then mandala offerings in the center of this altar. So mandala offering. So with that, and then generally when you practice Tara, so which is very important, and that you can keep one. If you have a rice bowl, you can keep 1 rice bowl in front of you. This mandala offering, and then you can clean as much as you can. You can yourself also having shower and very tidy up, very clean offering to Tara. So if you have, you can use that. If you don't have, don't try to range from here. I saw it's very expensive, and you cannot get a very good quality. So price is nearly like 4-5 times expensive than from Nepal. So now you can look page 13. So under there everything's preparation. If you done preparation everything's, so now actual practice. So when you actual practice, so need visualization in the front. So Grantara, so pictures like this. Exactly imagination you can like this, So right size and that way, so which is called Jabjin, protection manda. Left side hand is like this, and the holding and the flowers, like this way. Jabjin. Munda just holding flowers. This is represent of the renunciation to samsara also, holding flower. So when you recite from page 13, so here also you need also munda. So represent of the offering kushin. So then you can embed Tara in front of you. So that's a represent of the inseparable with your Lama and the Grand Tara, inseparable. So sit in front of you. So now sit there. So after that, then taking refuge. Namo Koncho Kungu Jibzoma Dasondo Kunjo, Sanjo member Senjin, Samulana Joporja. 2 hands joined together in your heart. Namo Koncho Kungu Jibzoma. So this represent of the Tara is a Namo means Lama. Lama, Guru. So homage to Guru. Koncho Kungu Jibzoma, Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha inseparable with Tara. Now I'm going to refuge to behalf of all other sentient beings. So now with generating that bodhisattva mind, I'm going to refuge. So I wishing to all sentient beings attain Tara pure land. So if you understanding and one practice, so then everything is combined together. So when we practice any deity, so firstly when we take refuge, so we don't need to visualization sub, just a sub ordinary form. So we are ordinary, because that reason we need refuge to and the Buddha Dharma Sanghas. So after that, so then offering 7 branch. So still our subs ordinary form. Nothing is like any deities. So offering to 7 branch. So join 2 hands together in your heart. So Jibjin ma, and this called and the all sentient being is like mother is a kindness, loving kind, compassion is Tara. So Jibjin Pama Doma. So so same time, so 10 directions, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are humbly, how to say, we can bow down in prostration. First branch. So why we need prostration to Tara? So we have obscurations, negative karma result, and particularly then for ordinary beings. So sometimes we have a really big ego. So when we can prostrating to and the Tara, noble Tara, so this can, how to say, cutting also ego. Like for example, I can tell you one story, So how to we can how to say cut our ego. So even sometimes have also in Latin beings have some kind of the ego, but not really is like ordinary ego. But when first Lobumpe Manjungne, Guru Rinpoche coming into the Tibet, so King Jampal Tasong Devsin. So first time meeting each other in the Lhasa, Central Tibet. So Central Tibet, so then Guru Rinpoche thought, so King Sungtsen Gampo doing prostration for him, because he is a very, very highly realization Tantra practitioner. So coming long way from India to Tibet. So then Jampal Sungtsen Gampo thought, so I have crown of the head, ornament Buddha Amitabha, and I'm also manifestation of the Avalokiteshvara Genesis. So he need to do prostration. So this kind thinking each other. Of course they can read also each other mind. So then Tasong Devjin thought that way. So then he's naturally coming and his robes fire. Little bit his robes burning. So then he thought, oh, I built up so much ego, so that reason this happened. So then he 3 times bowed down into that Guru Rinpoche. And then that place stopped fire. Guru Rinpoche, how to say, walking stick, put it in the ground, coming water, stop fire. So this is called Yumba Lache. Still have their water, so many people pilgrimage visit there. So if you have a really big ego, it's very difficult to do prostration. It's very difficult to bow down. Even your teacher, when you receiving Dharma, so I can't do prostration because I'm a very big person, no? So then whatever we do, so which is very, very important, why we doing, no? What for, what beneficial. So when we doing prostration, 2 triple gems, so purify from our body, speech, and the mind. So many Dharma texts saying, so even we bow down and the 1 times, so from this 2 until this wedger ground. So this earth is that size so you can fully go out offering to triple gems, and you can 1 prostration is a much high accumulation merit. So that much beneficial when we prostration. So then prostration is physically and mentally also purification. So physically, so if we do prostration, so then we don't really need buying very expensive running machine, and we don't need to run and park and sweat, So you can do, you can home and prostration, purification, and also exercise together. So need understanding why we do, So without understanding, so beneficial, but then less beneficial. So what for and what beneficial, what is really is for this prostration when we do it. So not only just prostration, so whatever we practice, whatever we doing, so really important to understanding. So what for, So when we prostration or practice, so this purpose is need reducing negative karma and far poisons. So without reducing that, so if we build up as a very big ego, or I practice 2 or 3 times, you will not finish only also 1. So I'm very good, you're not very good, If that kind of and the mind, so then not really good, So when we practice Dharma, and the more humbleness, more kindness, more gentleness, so then really great beneficial. So otherwise, practice more Dharma. So if we build up very big ego, so Dharma nothing wrong, but then turning to wrong directions. You image putting there, you shoot arrows that directions. So very much turning to like this. So then arrow never shoot your image, whatever you want to shoot. So arrow going to wrong directions. So with wrong motivation. So second branch offerings. So offerings. First prostration, second offerings. Meto dubu manmetre shazero mo laso unjo yeje don no pam so je yiso. So offering flowers, incense, and the light, and the water, food, and music. So offering then also 2 different ways, actual and imagined. Actual offering, like set up water bowls, flowers, food, actual offerings. Imagined offerings, so you can visualization. Even you don't have that kind of capability to offering buying things, so you can best ways imagined offerings. Because without, aspecting, without attachment. So when we offerings, that ways. So if you don't have, so if you have, start with attachment offerings, so then not very good, So without attachment. So which is Jembo, Jenza, Lembo, Tung, Butong, Jektin Deva Parosinisa, which means, so giving generosity or offering person yourself, offering actual these things, flower or food or water, whatever we offering. So need a visualization, realization, emptiness. And then this offering also plays, so not like particularly. So with a theory that object, and then when we offerings, pure offerings. Otherwise, like sometimes our ordinary form, ordinary beings. So when we offering or something like this, and for temple or anywhere, so or I earning very good accumulation merit, or maybe my business very successful, and or maybe my family everyone very healthy, and that's kind of aspecting. So then still holding by attachment, So then that kind of offerings. So something you can offering later at triple gems. So after that your business going wrong, also your health something going wrong. So sometimes think, oh, why? I did big offerings. So still obstacle can catch up me, Then, oh, not that good, Buddha Dharma Sanghas. I offering still obstacle can catch up me. Of course, obstacle can catch up you. Because not only this life, many lifetimes we have obscurations and negative karma result. So step by step we need to purify. So without understanding that, so then sometimes misunderstanding. So then not really good. So whatever you have offerings, so you can offering with pure mind, without any aspecting. So then pure offerings. So now actual offering or set of water balls, several water ball, and imagined offering. Even you can see like beautiful garden, beautiful flower, beautiful flowers, whatever you like, you can see. So think, oh, I'm going to offering to triple gems. So that is not stealing, because you imagined offerings. So this can also earn accumulation. Best ways we can earn accumulation merit. That ways. So, which is very important, need understanding why offering, which way is beneficial. So otherwise, without understanding, and then something like when you offering something, and then after that happens something, then misunderstanding. So when I'm going to like Malaysia or Hong Kong, Taiwan, I can hear other people talking also. So most Asian community, Asian people have that kind of aspecting. So when offering lamas, rinpoches, something, so this can instantly aspecting get very good result, but cannot, Sometimes when they are offering something for, like for example, very big amount of money for lama or rinpoche, whatever, and offering to. So after that, then suddenly business is slowly going down. So then, oh, that's rinpoche or lama, not good. Because I am offering very big money. My business is going down, not going up. Why, what, So they are not understanding many lifetimes this negative karma can catch up. But then regret and then turn into negative ways. So this is not an accumulation merit. So without understanding. So if you understanding, so now I'm offering that. So maybe my past life negative karma result purify. So that reason now these things happened. So rejoice or not misunderstanding. So then still your accumulation merit still there. So because not a regret. So you are not misunderstanding. If you understand it. Without understanding, offering is what for offerings. So then be difficult. So after that, third branch prayer. Confess. So from beginning to until now, so may I done whatever wrong. So particularly 10 non-virtuous actions and 5 limitless this negative karma, and whatever I done wrong. So deeply I want to confess to and noble Tara in the visualization front before that. So confess. So then mainly we are correct this negative karma, this with 10 non-virtuous actions. So from 3 from our body parts, and 4 from our mind parts, and speech parts, and 3 from our mind parts. So 10 non-virtuous actions. Firstly, killing other single sentient beings, so big or small. And the second one is so stealing. So any other people's belong to things. And the third one is like sexual misconduct. So this ways then correct negative karma. So this is cause of a negative karma result. So if we killing and too many these kind of activities, so this can correct the negative karma is a short life. Even we are reborn precious life, so still have last life accumulation merit. So this can reborn precious life, but so very short life. So even you are living and still survive, not yet die. So always ill, always uncomfortable situation, and continually, and this killing can negative karma result. So mainly killing can negative karma result can. So then today born, tomorrow died. So this killing negative karma result. So mazimba lemba. So second one. So then if we stealing, so if we have that kind too much activities, so cheating. So then stealing is two different ways. So one is like how to say, called mafia, no? And you very roughly you violence and then you stealing. One is just like even like when we try to do business, actually not many people realize that. So that is a part of the stealing, no? So say, oh, I paid this cup and 100 dong. So say I paid 300 dongs. I can sell you 300 because you are my friend. So you can make 200,000 effort. So that is a part of the stealing. But not many people really realize that business also have negative karma. And then, of course, stealing many different ways also. So this is a negative cause of negative karma result. So even you work very, very hard this life, some people know. So always it's really poor conditions. So all have a problem of financial. So those are kind last life negative karma. So actually if you can stealing, of course very heavy negative karma. So even we do like these things also have a negative karma. And thirdly, sexual misconduct. So this can cause of a negative karma result. So even now have a family, so always quarrel each other, and then naturally very bad smell and the body, and so looking not very nice. All those kind, this can negative karma can cause of effect. So we thought that then pure discipline and then very good conditions naturally, and the body smell very nice, not need to spread like perfume. So natural smell, all this kind and the accumulation merit. So that theory from our body parts. So if we do in the positive ways, so these are 10 virtuous actions. If we negative ways, and 10 non-virtuous actions. So now from our speech parts 4. Jun, so lying. So lying also then many different ways. Purposely lying and non-purposely lying. And particularly lying each other and the Vajra brother and the Vajra sisters and the teacher and the students. So very, very heavy negative karma. So I can tell you one story, no? So long time ago, so one Lama has one student. So then student turned into very, very famous. So like he have thousands followers. So then teacher is living in the mountain sides in silent retreat. So he have not much things. So wearing very how to say, like just normal robes and living very harsh conditions. So he's calmed down. So then he wondering what his students doing. So then he's teaching Dharma. So many thousands surrounded by him as his students. So then just like he's like normal person. So he coming 3D prostration to his students. Normally not. If he teacher coming teach prostration, he needs standing in Dharma ways. But he built up little bit ego. Just he pretending he doesn't know that is his teacher, because he's wearing very dirty robes and looks a very poor guy, So just pretending. He didn't know. So then later finish teaching. So coming down. So then he see his teachers there. Not many people there. So then he did 3 prostrations for his teacher. So then he asked, why you didn't do prostration? Me. I haven't seen you. Because he see him already, but he's lying, So then this negative karma result, suddenly his 2 eyeballs dropped on the ground. So very heavy negative karma. So then he thought, yes, you lying me because you are my student. So that reason your eyeballs dropped on the ground. But he's very knowledgeable. He said, yeah, this time I can give blessing you, so putting back, so your eyeball be as normal. So if you can continually lying, so many obstacles, that kind of things coming. So very heavy negative karma.
So did the teacher do prostration for the student when he came?
Yes.
He did,
Yes.
The student pretended not.
Perdana, he didn't know. So then lying, purposely lying, and then non-purposely lying also. And particularly, which is called the Michulama Zun. So when we practice Dharma, so if you don't have a really actual experience, so then sometimes practitioners, make up. So when I practice Jenazek, so I can see in front of me Jenazek smiling me, Jenazek giving me blessings. So this is kind of lying, also lying, have a negative karma. And then lying, non-purposely lying, so you don't have anything, it's like beneficial. So sometimes lying, like, or you never seen like things, then just you can, make up story and then also lying. This kind of lying can then cause our negative karma result. So even this life, you are, so no matter how much earnest, so people very, very difficult to believe. So, this person is not good, So even you try very, very hard, you are very honest. So last life, that kind of negative karma. Or this life, you correct negative karma, so cause of effect in next life. So without lying, so if you are very, very sincere, so and then this can accumulation merit. So next life, people can treat naturally very nicely. And always people loyal to you, your friends, relatives, and families can treat you very nicely. So this cause of a positive karma result. So when you lie, so if you, with the right tension, right motivation, so then no problem. Like for example, if someone wishing to kill someone, and then chasing, looking for that person, if you seen this person, so they ask you, so have you seen that person? Even you see, so with the lying, so no, I haven't seen that. And then you can save that person's life. So then that's not bad, that kind of lying. So any beneficial to other beings. So without otherwise lying also very heavy negative karma. So secondly, so which is Taman, demand talk. So then between with the two very close friends, so then try to make fighting. So like talk each other very badly, or in front of you that he or she very nice to you, but behind talking many bad things of you. So this kind and talking, and then make a fighting, and particularly and the Veja brothers and the Veja sisters make demand talk between and the correct and make a trouble and the fighting. So very, very heavy negative karma. So Guru Rinpoche is saying, Tamsek song ngudapta, Tamsek nyam nyawarche, which means if we can keep a very good samaya. So this can receiving ordinary siddhi and extraordinary siddhis. So if we can break that samaya, so then immediately going down and the hair roams. So one stem going down and the Vajra hair roam, so very, very difficult to reborn again. So then spiritually and also physically, if we break samaya without keeping samaya, so then so many mentally destruction, so many obscurations, so that can very difficult to practice. So that was problems. So we keep a very good samaya, so then all this I mentioned to receiving extraordinary siddhis. So when we practice, when we devote to and the lineage, when we practice, so then sometimes like very easy to get experience, like feel full of the blesses, so like full, always very full of the competent, comfortable and competent, all those things. So third one is a harsh speech. So particularly in Dharma practitioners, so have using harsh speech. So this can create a very, very heavy negative karma. So firstly, so whoever newly coming in Buddhism, so they are expecting. So when we practice Buddhism and the Buddha Dharma Sangha, so people think, oh, gentleness and kindness and the compassion. So if we using harsh speech, so think, oh, Buddhism is not that great, So very rough, very harsh speech. So then create a very heavy negative karma already there. So without then harsh speech, so then very kind and very soft, very gentle. So then even newly coming, wishing to join and the new people in Buddhism, so think, oh, it's really different than other religions. So Buddhism, loving kind, compassion. So I feel very touched too. I like to practice Dharma. So this ways. So then automatically earn a accumulation merit. So without that and then using harsh speech, correct very, very heavy negative karma. So I can tell you one story, So during the Buddha time, so one monk, so always using harsh speech. So, you looks like a pig, you looks like ox, you looks like parrot, you looks like monkey, all those things. Then harsh speech using. And then when he died, so 500 lifetimes he needed born and pig, 500 lifetimes he needed born donkey, 500 lifetimes he needed born as like parrot. All this, even like very simple harsh speech can correct negative karma, that kind. So fourth one is gossiping. So if it too much chit chat, so then also correct negative karma. So particularly many practitioners comes together and then too much chit chat. So sometimes just a very simple ways, misunderstanding each other and then angry each other. So then also create negative karma. So that reason many temples and the like signs this, be quiet. So that is really meaningful as a noble silent. So when we practice as when be noble silent, so then no misunderstanding each other and then not create further negative karma. So that reason very important to noble silent. So if we can keep that away, so then this can also accumulation merit. So without too much chit chat, and then people can also lose respect. So people can more trust accumulation merit. So if we talk too much, and then even ordinary way say, oh, this person talks too much, So I feel scared. I'm not comfortable. Even ordinary ways. So if spiritually, if it talks too much, so that means they can create very heavy negative karma. So make it, then divine comes together, divine to talk, harsh speech, if you talk too much, so then create a very heavy negative karma. So that is from 4 things from our speech parts. So 3 from our mind. So napsem nosem lota. So napsem means so then if you can see someone have like very nice family or very nice car or very nice house, whatever you can see very nice things. So then you can thinking, oh I wishing to have like this kind of family, or I wishing to have that kind of car, I wishing to have like this kind or that, you know. So this can also create a negative karma, napsem. So even you don't have how to say capabilities like this, but you wishing to have with attachment can create a negative karma. So without that, so then as any aspecting, so you with your accumulation merit can then whatever you get, whatever you have already, so then you think so like that is enough, and then further so not like this kind mind, so then not much really correct negative karma. So secondly, with napsem, then coming also nosem. Nosem means jealousies. So like for example, if your neighbor have a very nice luxury car, so you are very strongly jealousies, you know. So you have napsem, I wishing to have like this, but you don't have that kind of capability, or I wishing to I can destroy that car. So if our mind turn into negative ways, it's quite dangerous and very heavy. So think how to I can destroy. Maybe I can give it to someone money, and maybe car crash, or maybe I can scratch, or even these things, you know, things, and then try to destroy these cars or families or anything. So this kind. So then this can create very, very heavy negative karma. So without that kind of mind, so then with your mind you can set up positive. So whoever have this good conditions, luxury conditions, so then you can think. So that person last life earning accumulation merit. So this accumulation merit can now very good conditions. So you can rejoice without jealousies. So then you can think. So this person have accumulation merit, so this may I beneficial to all other sentient beings, this kind of accumulation merit. So rejoice. So then whatever he have accumulation, he or she accumulation merit, you can also exactly get the same amount of accumulation merit. So if we jealousy, so then we can destroy all the accumulation merit. So third ones, which is called Tibetan word Lokta. So now when we practice Dharma or without understanding Dharma, so then think in our mind, or no such things. So positive karma and the negative karma. So no such things in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. So that kind of mind. So this can then create negative karma, because you don't accept and the negative karma, you don't accept positive karma, and you don't accept Buddha, Dharma, Sanghas. So this kind can cause of a negative karma result. So when we reborn again, so then reborn in the remote area. So even you have in the Dharma mind, so no capability to hearing the Dharma's teaching, and no Dharma place, and then very poor conditions and the remote area, this kind of negative karma. So now if we believe very strongly karma, we believe strongly Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, so we know us, so cause of negative karma result. That way, so then create less negative karma, so then this can more and more we are earning accumulation merit, and then if we are really good practitioner, so liberating to Buddha Amitabha or Pure Land or whatever we choosing Pure Land, so liberating to there. So then we thought that, so we doing all the negative things, and then this turn into like 10 non-virtuous actions things. So if we do positive things, so then 10 virtuous actions, so accumulation merit. So all these things from beginning to until now, so whatever may I have done, so particularly 10 non-virtuous actions, and the 5 limitless, this like killing, father, mother, arhatas, bodhisattvas, and the damage, all the Buddha's image, like this kind, 5, even very 5 heavy negative karma. So now I confess to Noble Tara, so I want to purify this with this practice, and confess to purification. So 4th branch, page 18. So rejoice. So all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and past and present, future, whatever earning accumulation merit. So I'm going to rejoice. So particularly rejoice. So ordinary ways. So we thought jealousies. So whoever earning accumulation merit, good virtuous things. Like for example, some of your friend build up big temple or big Buddha statues. So you don't have even that kind of capabilities. So we thought jealousies. So that person have accumulation merit, past life. So that reason he or she have capability to build up this kind of holy image. So I really like to rejoice without jealousies, So then even you don't have this kind of capabilities, but whatever he or she earn in accumulation merit, you can also get same of accumulation merit. So rejoice is very, very important. Without rejoice, if jealousies, so jealousy can destroy many things. So jealousy can destroy and friendships. Jealousy can destroy your accumulation merit, many things. So without jealousy, then you can see any virtuous actions and then you can rejoice. But if you can see negative things, so not need to rejoice. If you can rejoice in negative things, so then you will also get same of the negative karma. Like if you don't like somebody, so somebody coming killed them, so I'm really happy because my enemy is killed by somebody. So then also you can get a negative karma. Like I can tell you one story, And a long time ago, two gypsies, so bit complex, quite complex, and then one gypsy think I'm very famous, I'm very knowledgeable, and the one gypsy think is no, he's not that knowledgeable, so I'm much better. So bit competition. And then one day, unlikely, this another gypsy turned into disrupt. So then he very excited the other gypsy, so went to another gypsy place. So I have great news today. So what news? So this confrontation other side, this gypsy today I heard disrupt. So then this other gypsy putting his robes in his head, he's all morning cry. So he said, he disrobed, correct the negative karma, and you rejoice this correct the negative karma as you much heavy negative karma. Because you rejoice the negative ways. So other gypsy understanding Dharma very well, and then he's very, very sad. He feels very sad because he correct the negative karma. So, 5th one is recosting. So all the Buddhas and Dharmas, Sanghas, please teach us Dharma, training and the Dharma ways. So sometimes Buddha coming in this earth, so without teaching and the sit and the silent and the meditation, so then we cannot receiving and the Dharma teaching. So why we need recosting, giving Dharma teaching? So when we recosting Dharma teaching, so these three vehicles, three ways, Mahayana, Hinayana, and the Vajrayana ways, three ways teaching two sentient beings. So whoever have these different mentalities and that ways, then receiving Dharma teaching, and then this can liberating to and pure land. So we recosting Dharma teaching. So sixth, so also recosting. So all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, enlightened beings, and particularly now in the Tara, Grand Tara. So recosting coming in the front of us. So stay there and not into the parinirvana until samsara is complete emptied. Until that, please can you look after all the sentient beings. So recosting also stay there. So seventh branch, past, present, future, whatever we earning accumulation merit. So then we can dedicating to all other sentient beings. So without dedication and the accumulation merit, so Shanti Deva saying, Kalpatong to Sakpai Jindan Deshi Chula so Lecheka and Tekonya, control check and Jambrasi, which means when we angry and instantly, so this anger is very powerful. So then this can pass, present, future, all the accumulation merit without dedication, accumulation merit. So very much destroyed everything. So like if dry grass, if we can put fire, so immediately burning dry grass. So very much is like this. So with dedication, accumulation merit, so anger, emotion, propositions very bad, but not much destroying our accumulation merit. So that reason then we need dedication, accumulation merit. So then with this accumulation merit can beneficial to all sentient beings. So I wishing to and all the sentient beings is liberating to Tara Pure Land. So why I need a 7 branch offering from here? So many Kadamba Lama said all their life and the 7 branch offering, prayer and the 7 branch offerings. So this you can accumulation, earning accumulation merit. Without accumulation merit, so even we try to practice very, very hard. So not enough accumulation merit. So then we have upsize obstacle, inner obstacles, circuit obstacles, 3 types of obstacles. So then obstacle can attack us and then we cannot practice Dharma. So without enough accumulation merit. So with accumulation merit, so then we can do many miracle things. So that reason then need offering 7 branch prayers. So after that, page 22. So when you practice, you have here water and the grass. So now outer blessings. You can touch a little bit into the water, this grass. So then you can claim it, blessings. Om benza anarada kondale hana hana om pe, outer blessings. So if you don't have outer, so then you can bless in munda. Om benza anarada kondale hana hana om. Om benza anarada kondale hana hana. Om benza anarada kondale hana. That is munda. So anyway, we can teach a letter. So after that, then recite Om Soba Vashuddha Sarva Dharma Soba Vashuddha Ham. So then upsize universal, inside all the sentient beings. So then we can try to visualization that is like emptiness. Everything dissolves to emptiness. With the emptiness, so then we don't have any aspecting or we don't have any attachment So that reason firstly turn into emptiness. So after that, then your moko patient, if then jengu semi pa laze things and chose some chapracho. So now actually we can set up altar and this place. So not ordinary form, ordinary place. So this place also even you can visualization. So you loco pishing and the Tara pure land. Neope moko pishing. If then jengu semi. Everything is so not ordinary place like made by cement and brick, all these things. So all the precious gemstones, gold, diamond, everything. So then you can imagine and the traditional temple. So 4 doors, 4 kanjaras, all the imagined like in temple. You have done jengu. So then offering all the water balls, music, at special symbols, 7 specials, everything is offerings. So so then actual and imagined you can visualization. So then after that offering 7 water balls, munda. So after that 7 water ball offerings. So during even that time, so you can think offering, actual offering and imagined offerings. So no matter how much you're using, how much offerings, so never end. So you can visualization like that. So then after that you can offering water balls. So if you slowly you can practice, like practice munda also. Om benza argam ao Om benza pandeng ao Om benza pepe ao Om benza depe ao Om benza aloge ao Om benza gende ao Om benza nevende ao Om benza shamda ao. So then if you have bell dhamara you can use it here. Yeah, after you can stop and put it back to there. So then Om Benzara Savarana come munda that. So that attempt then need visualization. So Tara stay in front and the 10 directions, Buddha and the Dharma and the Sanghas. So instantly coming in front. Benza Samanza embed in front of you. So after that, then if you have a bell and the Vajra, you can hold. So using Dhamar and you can dance. So that recosting police coming in front, all the like protectors, all the how to say all the how to say destroying by all the like we have 4 maras in our body, 4 maras, and destroying by all the these protectors and the police coming in embark in front. So kindly coming and sit in the front. So then after that, after music, you can say your hand is open. Pema kamalaya satam. So firstly you need to embark the gas. So secondly then you need to giving cushion, offering cushion. So sit, please sit there. That represent Pema kamalaya satam. Open hand. Pema kamalaya satam. Yeah. Okay, so today we can stop here. Tomorrow we start from mandala. This 7 branch prayer, another one. So I think not need to go through. So start from mandala. So which is page 39.